Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
New York Mets.
So just about set now. And starting this one, David Peterson.
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to
Leading off
hit.
for the Blue Jays, shortstop Bo Bichette.
That's ball two.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High chopper to third. And that's
foul ball.
just foul. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And one out now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the
That's
slider
ball 3.
just misses. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. And now 2 gone. Here's Andres Jimenez. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1
Well,
ball,
with this many
2
pitches
strikes.
thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one
3-2.
misses up and in. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Alejandro Kirk,
Batting fifth,
the next to hit.
catcher, Alejandro
This guy,
Kirk.
one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab here, Bowden Francis. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And now it's Juan Soto. And that's in the
2 balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
That one
3 balls,
way
1
inside.
strike.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2
Batting
outs.
third.
That is an
Third
excellent base.
baseman,
Pete Alonso
Alonso.
now, always a power threat. The Polar Bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball
1
history
ball,
to
2
reach
strikes.
200 homers.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Wagner brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field.
for
Now it's the
Toronto,
veteran outfielder,
right fielder,
George Springer. Chopped to third. Vientos sends it to first and quickly one away in the second. So up next, Will Wagner.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Second
Will
inning here, no
Wagner.
score. That one a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a
You got 2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Gotta love the
Batting
resiliency he
eighth,
showed in that at bat,
Miles
battling
Straw.
with 2 strikes. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Wagner at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next for Toronto, Alan Roden. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Batting 5th.
Here's Jesse
left
Winker.
fielder, Jesse Winker.
1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 6th.
And now it's
third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside. Slice to right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Batting
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That's inside. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
The 2-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Andres Jimenez. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Just misses. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And the batter is George Springer. And it's fouled away. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Jose Siri.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Hayden Sanger. And that's outside.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 on, 1 out. Juan Soto now. Ground ball left side, could be 2 to Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Clay Holmes.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
Third baseman, Will Wagner.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. It replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now there's one away. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays.
Center fielder, Miles Straw.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Now here is Alan Roden.
For the Blue Jays, left fielder, Alan Roden.
In the air, left field. Winker on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Now batting.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Ready now for the fifth inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And that's in there at the knees.
3-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Vladdy
first
Jr.
baseman,
stepping to the dish now.
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the designated
Anthony
hitter,
Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Guerrero leads off first with one away. Outside low. Full count, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Double play ball to second. Lindor, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's the third. Slides, but it gets by him. Jimenez scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way.
A new arm into the game, the righty Kodai Senga.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The 1-1. Foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Now batting.
Jose Siri now at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? He swings and fouls one off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And they'll do it again. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now
And here's the catcher,
number 98.
Hayden Sanger. So now 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike
One ball,
away from 5
2
shutout
strikes.
innings.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Alan Roden. Just missed.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one missed.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Lindor fires across the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
Two, 1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto going after it. They got it for out number 2. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-1 now. And it skips in the dirt.
Strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Caught him looking for the K. New pitcher now for the Jays, number 85. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 85.
And now it's Frankie
Leading
Lindor.
off for the Mets,
Lindor
shortstop,
was born in Puerto Rico, but actually
Lindor.
played his high school ball in Florida. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ah, that hit him.
Back up.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's doing his job as a leadoff hitter. Get on base by any means necessary. And I tell you what, not everybody's up for that task. You got to be able to take some pain. He did right there, and we'll see if he can get around and score.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ball in.
First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off, 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 on with 1 out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Up next.
So
for
first
the
and
Mets,
second with 2
left
outs.
fielder,
Jesse Winker
Jesse
up now for the
Winker.
Mets. Lindor over at second. Soto at first. 2 out of the inning. Just missed. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No pitch
Outside.
off the plate. Ball 2.
This one smashed down the right field line. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
And here is Andres Jimenez. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And here is Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Here's George Springer. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it remains 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
That one misses.
Ball 2.
2-2. That's inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Second base.
Brett Beatty will hit next. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jose Siri digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
81.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Miles Straw.
Toronto, center fielder Miles Straw.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Up the middle, Beatty. The throw to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And the batter now, Alan Roden. Liner, base hit.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Guerrero Jr.
Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chad Green.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hayden Sanger.
Catcher, number 98.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
The shortstop takes the ball. A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty.
Now
next to hit, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Pitch misses inside. And the count's even at 2. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Stanek.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. The 1-1. That catches the corner. Got him swinging. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And that's too high.
That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That's a little high. And a full count now.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
That one ripped. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Kirk stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second of the year. It's 8-0. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
A.J. Minter.
So one out, nobody on. And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now Miles Straw. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Alan Roden, the next to hit. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. That one misses. 2-1. And that's a little high. Late on that fastball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Back to the top of the order now. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Falling behind 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
To third. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now
Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.